Hi. One of the questions that comes up within human evolution is what happens when modern humans met Neanderthals, perhaps, who knows, 60,000 or more years ago. And so I wrote a poem about this, and in this poem, a human girl is taken in by a Neanderthal group, and let's see what happens to her. Enjoy it. This poem is called The Huntress. So the name of this poem is called The Huntress. A charging river drops through the land, it's flowing as fast as it can. On its broad shoulders it carries fallen trees, rocks, and boulders. Within its waters fish swim and breed. The water gives them all the nutrients they need. Predators roam the banks of the river, they know it is a food giver. Whether these have 4 feet or 2, they are looking for a protein stew. A female black bear meanders slowly along the bank. It's about as heavy as a tank. In its jaw, it carries a huge salmon fish. It's about as good a meal as a bear could wish. 2 playful clubs fall in its path. They're protected by their mother's size and wrath. A raccoon scurries along the shore. It searches for food remnants, mussels, and more. Birds whirl and scream from the skies. They want their portion of the prize. Observing this scene from an oak tree quite tall, members of a close-knit family study it all. They watch anything moving that would make a meal. They are tattooed, nimble, and thin, and they are intelligent of any species that has ever been. As a group, they stick close and tight. They guard themselves with all their might. A sharp spear some carry in their hand. Doubtless they are a formidable hunting band. The leader selects a target, points his spear, and waits for the grazing forefeeder to draw near. The unsuspected animal looks up and passes under the tree. Then it takes the last breath that will ever be. A sharp bone projectile protrudes from its side. Humans will well use its meat, bone, and hide. They dress the deer and propose a feast. There will be plenty of meat from the beast. Some distance down the frigid river, around a bend, another tribe nature does send. These people are strong, stocky, and fit. Around a kill site they sit. They are roasting the haunch of a giant river bear. There will be plenty of tasty meat to share. With heavy spears and weapons galore, they can bring down big game and more. They wear groomed animal hides with thick fur, keeping as warm as a cur. Some wear ornaments of pierced bone and teeth, perhaps for decoration or protection is their belief. As dark approaches, they retreat to their hut of sticks, muds, and grass. There the night shall pass. A fire is lit for heat and to keep wild animals at bay. At dawn the tribe will be on its way. Meanwhile, the other tribe feast on the roast deer. They tell stories of bravery and a few of fear. Afterwards, they trek to their retreat and relax after they eat. They bed down together, clutching tight. They seek comfort and to keep away the cold of the night. After midnight, whilst the tribe is sleeping well, a prowling lioness comes to dwell. She sniffs the well-roasted meat, thinking it would make a delicious treat. Silent she treads through the camp, whilst the morning dew leaves everything damp. The cat hears a tribe member stir. This raises hackles on her fur. She opens her big mouth, growls a bit. It's enough noise to alert someone to gasp and sit. He calls alarm, shouting out loud, which raises the fear of the crowd. Everyone bolts from the camp, running free. Surely the big cat is a calamity. The tribe scatters, running to and fro. Deep into the forest they go. They run along winding paths strewn with debris. Who knows what their fate might be? The tribe is separated. Each goes his or her own way. Some flee the river and try to cross, but it's fast and deep and is the boss. Along river banks they run, but with cayman and dead trees, it's no fun. They fear the cat is coming their way, but where she is, no one can say. After considerable time, exhausted they are. On hands and knees, they can't get far. A young girl from the family tribe spots a low fire burning. To find a savior is her yearning. She stumbles towards the fire, clothing in tatters. To escape the cat is what matters. She reaches the fire and falls to her well-scratched face. It appears she has completed her race. Nearby, the burly tribe members begin to arise. The young girl they begin to apprise. Certainly she is human with fingers and toes, but she seems different, everybody knows. The women wash her wounds, removing blood, and they wash away copious quantities of mud. Now that she is washed and clean, they view the strangest sight they've ever seen. Her body is thin, her skin is fair, there is no black in her hair. Perhaps she is a forest being, maybe a ghost, the kind of apparition they have feared the most. The girl is shivering more and more, so the women dress her in extra clothes they once wore. They try to communicate with voices clear, but strange noises are all the girl can hear. Signals are used in an attempt to understand. They are produced by various movements of the hand. The tribe understands she came from down the river, but of other information there is not a sliver. Now the girl is exhausted and needs to rest. She tries to explain she has done her best. Amongst her new companions she sleeps in peace, a girl wrapped in furs as soft as fleece. Late next day she does awaken. It seems her old tribe is lost and forsaken. The women attend her, seeing her need. They bring food and help her feed. She begins learning their logo. Many questions arise. Improved communications is the prize. The girl points to objects and calls them by name. She turns teaching them into a game. After a few months, she considers well their ways. She has discovered how they cook, hunt, and pass their days. She becomes bored sitting around the fire, making food and clothes. This lifestyle is not for her, she knows. She begs the men to let her hunt and fish. This is her fervent wish. But their spears are to her a little blunt. She wants them sharper for a better hunt. She improves their weapons, making them light. Everything is better to fight. Now the tribe is making quicker kills. They have changed their hunting skills. The girl becomes the best hunter in the group. She is able to get the scoop. The small tribe becomes bolder, yet the weather becomes colder. To survive, they must eat more and more. The weather chills them to the core. Temperatures drop. Glaciers appear. It's the cold they fear. The little tribe dwindles in number. In the biting cold, more they slumber. Slow-moving large game are not much found. It's mostly rabbits and such that are around. They don't provide much healthy meat. They are little more than a snack or a treat. Now the tribe is almost starving. There is little meat for carving. The girl survives because of her small frame. She does not need as much game. One cold day she is out looking for rabbits. She follows her well-honed hunting habits. She spots something she's not seen in many a month or day. There seem to be children running at play. She notes these kids are similar to her. They are thin with blonde hair and wear well-worked fur. She's afraid, not knowing what to do. She yells at them, "Hey, you!" The kids spot her wearing strange-looking clothes. Where she has been, nobody knows. They all jump around shouting with glee, "We're happy you're back, you see." The girl leads them back to the Neanderthal cave, but there is no one left to save. Then she is led back to the human camp. They throw away her clothes, dirty and damp. They give her a bath and a new outfit. She replees a completely new kit. A feast is held to mark this day. All eat their meat and sing and play. The girl becomes a legend in her own right. Her story is told for many a night. She is a heroine who survives starvation and fear. Everyone wants her near. She grows up in the limelight of her story, and she becomes the companion of the tribe's leader in his power and glory. Her children carry her fame and genes. The whole tribe knows what this means. So our story comes to an end, revealing one way Homo sapiens and Neanderthals might have been.